What is up, everybody? Mike here, and welcome to another video on being a better human. And if you're new here, I like to share my experiences and things that have happened to me, how I've handled them, and share with you guys, in hopes that maybe I can help someone else out there. And if you enjoy what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll get on with today's video. So I needed to talk about personal sacrifice and long-term goals and short-term goals because yesterday I sold my 94 YZ dirt bike. And I loved my bike, and I put a lot of money and energy into learning a bike. It was my very first, and it was time that her and I parted ways. And at first I was very sad because of all the memories that we had gained in my family and with my friends and everything. Dirt biking became kind of a family sport. So many of us had bikes and would ride together. But my life has shifted a little bit. Not only do I work two jobs now and don't have a whole lot of time, but I needed to get as much money as I could to help with this down payment on a new house. There are times where you set a long-term goal and your life might have to shift a little bit. And the things that you find important, you find later aren't that important, or maybe not at this time. In this certain case, I found an opportunity where I could get some money towards this long-term goal of getting a new house. And so at first I was sad, but my family did a great job at helping me out and supporting me and reminding me that, this is for a good cause. Staying on track and staying disciplined, looking towards that goal that you have set for yourself in a year or in 5 years can be really difficult. It's hard to stay disciplined. That quicker gratification, it's so much easier. And so there are times we have to remind ourselves, it's not about this right now, it's about that in the future. When my wife wanted to go back to school, it was very difficult in the short term, and we had to sacrifice a lot of our family time, and I had to carry a lot of burden, but we were working towards her bettering herself and working on that degree that was, 4 or 5 years down the road. But we got there, and I was so proud of her, and being able to watch her walk down the aisle and receive her diploma. That was awesome. But it was really hard in those days where there were a lot of long hours. It was hard, but we made it. So while we are putting our sights on acquiring a new house, there's also a lot of personal journey going on for me with building the YouTube channel and trying to better serve you guys. And so I started reading a little more to help myself out. And any of you that are close to me, I don't like to read very much. And it's not, well, that's not accurate. I enjoy reading, but it puts me to sleep. It doesn't matter if I'm wide awake, I just got out of a nap, I'm whatever, it always puts me to sleep. But here's some of what I'm reading right now. So I have Managing Oneself. This is a #1 recommended little pamphlet from Tai Lopez. I have 101 Things to Do Before You Die. And The Power of Positive, Chicken Soup for the Soul book. There's a lot of good stories in here. And I got to tell you, Total Recall, the Arnold Schwarzenegger autobiography. It is amazing how much Arnold Schwarzenegger went through in his life to be who he is. And the world doesn't always know him in his struggle, but it's very inspiring. And he shows the discipline that it takes to keep an eye on that long-term goal. So, question of the day: when is a time you had to make a personal sacrifice? Maybe it was a big deal. Maybe in the long run, it wasn't that much of a big deal. Share in the comments below, guys, and have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. All right.